Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Getting in. We checking in. Quick little update on how to shorten the LS truck pan successfully. A couple people pulled this off. A lot of people think it ain't worth the time. I mean, to each his own. It have been done. It can be done. Nobody really got a little how-to video on it, so I think I'm gonna take y'all through that little how-to. It's my first time doing it too, so we all gonna be going through this together. So we'll see if we're gonna get it right the first time, or we had to go through and get a second one from the junkyard and try it again, or what. We're gonna find out though, YouTube. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna fill it up with a quart of water, and I want to shorten it. This is 6 quarts oil pan. So long as I get it to hold 5 quarts, I'm good. So I'm trying to see where a quart level would be. So I'm gonna fill it up with a quart and fade back. Okay, YouTube, we faded back. Okay, we got it filled up with a quart of water. I don't know if y'all can see that. So our level line, our quart line will be about right there. So I'll figure that out on the outside. Kind of hard to see down in there, YouTube. I should have took this off. I need to set it on something else too, shucks. But got it sitting on this trash can. So that's a quart right there. So I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it right there. And I think I'm gonna weld me another bottom plate on. I was gonna cut it, take out 1 inch or so, weld it back together, but the damn drain screw hole stripped out, so I'm just gonna put a all plug bone welded to the bottom, and that'll be it, YouTube. So we'll fade back and get this cut all over now. Okay, YouTube, we faded back. I'm looking at the inside. The water level is right here. Look like the light on this phone. It is on. It's right here. So we're gonna probably, we might just follow that line, or we might just take it up a hair. And we're gonna cut it right there, and we're gonna weld this another bottom plate on. But if I was keeping the bottom plate with the all drain screw, I probably would cut it here and then cut this little section out. That'd be about 1 inch, and then weld this back to the upper part. But we're just gonna chop that clean off, get us aluminum plate, weld to the bottom, shape it out, weld it to the bottom. Bada boom, bada bam. Fade back over now, YouTube. All right, YouTube, we faded back. We got our line here. This is taking about 1 inch and a quarter off. I think I'm gonna do a mock-up on the engine to see exactly where it's at. Long as if it's just hanging past the oil pan, past the cross member about 1 inch, I ain't tripping. I could deal with that. So right now I'm at 5 quarts oil pan. 5 quarts. Something fly, something. 5 quarts. So I might shorten it a little bit more, and I might break it down to like 4.5, and I just overfill the oil pan off. So I don't know, we'll see, but this is gonna be the first cut. We fade back over now. Yo, what up YouTube? Your boy was getting there. We faded back. We got it all cut out, surprisingly, with these cheap Harbor Freight cutoff wheels. I call them cheap, but I love them. That's all I buy. I'll never buy the DeWalt or no any other brand, cause shucks. What this is, 6? How many packages, man? I don't see the number on here, but anyway, 10, whatever, 12, for $6, you can't beat that, YouTube. So bam, that's what we got. All pan pretty thick too in some places, like right here, it's pretty thick. So we got it cut out, YouTube. We got all pan on hold on, Nova 2 text me. Lost what I was saying. Now I'm looking over at baby girl. Yeah, one disc cut it. That's what we got. So I need to check my little LS notes. I think I got a 7-inch sump now. I'm a weld. I got 7 inches now, so I got 7 inches. Yeah, that's 7 inches. Maybe 7. Kind of hard to see through the camera. Yeah, it's 7 inches. 7 and 16, something like that, whatever. But so I got a 7-inch sump. So I was gonna do a mock-up, but I need to check my notes to see how what's the sump on the F-body pan. I think that's like 5 inches or something, man, if I ain't mistaken. But I think the CTSV, all pan is like a 7-inch sump. So I'm gonna check my notes and see, and if this match up to leave the card alone, sweetie. I'm gonna check my notes if this all pan match up to the Cadillac LS6 pan sump. I don't need to worry about trying to mock it up, because I know I ain't seen that plenty of videos and pictures, and it hangs about an inch. It hangs about an inch below the cross member, maybe a quarter inch, maybe an inch, 3/4, somewhere up in there, 7/8, but it's all the same. But so now I need to figure out if I'm gonna shorten my truck pickup tube, or I'm gonna, if I have the same sump as the LS6 all pan, I'll just buy LS6 pickup tube, and I'm gonna give me a flat piece of aluminum, set it on here, trace it out with the marker, cut it out nice and neat, make my little curve shape in here, and let my boy weld it back, and I'm gonna get a this through a monkey wrench in my game plan, man. This by the threads being messed up in there, I ain't trying to recut no threads. I ain't trying to do all that. So I'm gonna order me a bone, an all plug bone. I think they about $10 on eBay. I need to go and order it tonight and find me a little piece of aluminum, so I can cut out, and I can get my boy to weld that flat piece of aluminum on there. Put the all plug bone. I might see if I can even cut it out, let them put it on the back of here. I'm at to see, that might mess up the flow of getting the oil out. See, like on this one, it got a little valley, a little ditch for to let the oil get out. So I don't know. Might just put it on the bottom and call it a wrap. But we're gonna put it on the engine right quick, and we'll fade back. All right, YouTube, we faded back. This is 6.0, still sitting in the middle of the floor. I got to start cleaning this thing out of the lab out, man. I'm finna bring the frame back in here, and I got a little job coming in, so I need to get this cleaned up. But anyway, what you can see at the level across. Going over too. Yeah, look at this. Okay, I got the level across. You can see how much I need to short it. That's the bottom of the pan. That's how much is hanging out. So I'm gonna probably cut it here, take an inch out of it, drop it. That's how I'm gonna do that. I got the F body. Ah, shucks. Knee hurting, trying to get up. I'm talking about no, 2 knee hurting. I'm mine hurting now. I say you shouldn't talk about people. Crack jokes. This the F body all pan tube. I could tell that's gonna be way too short, man. But I'm gonna just try it with the mock up. It ain't gonna hurt. Fade back, YouTube. All right, YouTube, we faded back. See, that's what I'm saying. People be talking and don't know what they be talking about. See, I like to try shit and see what it do myself. Somebody said on Facebook, I think on the LSG body forum, you know, a lot of people on there don't know shit, jack shit. But time I use the F body won't even work, because F body pan, I forgot the F body pan come out about way right there. F body pan will not work. Now the CTSV pan might work, because it's almost the sump, I mean, hold on, I'm sorry. The width of the bottom of the pan is almost about the same as the truck pan / GM Performance pan. So Cadillac pan, a Cadillac pickup tube might work, but they about 60 bucks, man, and it's really no guarantee. So I'm gonna make it do what it do with this right here, YouTube. You already know how we roll. So another thing, my boy got the caps and the caps. I let him get the caps and and the bolts. So therefore, when you screw the cap on, it got another little washer, almost, I mean not a washer, a bolt, like a spacer, that this this windage tray sits on, so it don't sit. See, right now it's hitting the reluctor wheel, so it's supposed to bring it up, you know, maybe probably about a ½ inch or so. So that's why. So it's really not all the way accurate, but I probably take additional ½ inch off the tube, or I might just go ahead and mock this up on my LS engine. I mean on my not my LS engine, but my yeah, the LS whatever engine it is. The LS for the G-body. It's already built for the G-body. So that's what we got, YouTube. I know it's gonna be a long one, man. I'm trying to go through the steps. A lot of people I see talk about it. A handful of people pull it off. They say it's easy. I mean, but nobody really just giving like exact information and details. You know, I try to help everybody out and go into details on different things, what you got to do on these how-to videos. So that's what we got. Let me see that. Let me see the level, baby. Right there. That's the level. Let me see that. So, like I say, that's what we got. So we probably got about an inch, probably 1.5 inches to take off. Cause I wanted probably, get your hand out of the camera. I wanted probably about this much from the bottom. That way, you know you're running low on oil. You picking up everything. You're not just camera went out. I mean, the flash went out for some reason. The light. Well, anyway, you want to pick up everything. You don't want it this high up. So that means you get about a quarter of oil. You're not picking up nothing, Jack. So we'll try to have it maybe about a ½ inch off the bottom. So you know, ever run low on oil, it's picking everything up. So I know this probably gonna be a long one for y'all, man. But I think this one here, this long drawn out video, so worth the information for you know, for the people who trying to do shorten the truck oil pan for the low. By the time I probably give me a flat piece of aluminum, the bone, the aluminum oil drain, oil plug bone, I might have 60 bucks in this thing, man. Beat buying a GM Performance pan for how much? 180, and still hanging on hell of a low on the G-body, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with this. So we fade back on the part 2 when we probably gonna mock this up on the rear engine. That way we get the correct height of that R tube. Like I say, I think it's probably about a ½ inch low, cause that windage tray supposed to sit up, because right now it's sitting dead on the crank. So it's probably about a ½ inch low. So where the tape measure at? Hold on, YouTube. So hold on. Trying to do this. So we probably about an inch. So I figured we probably take off about 1.5 inches and shorten it. So we'll figure that out. We get this on the other end a couple days from now, and I need to go ahead and get my flat piece of aluminum, because I can go ahead and cut that out, because that's not going to change. So the only thing going to change is the pickup tube height, and I need to double check my notes on different LS oil pan sumps, because like I said, I got a 7-inch sump right now. Sump is from here to there, so I think gonna bring the CTS V, the Cadillac pan. I think that's about a 7-inch. So, and I know how that pan sits. So if this is 7-inch matching the 7-inch on the Cadillac pan, I know I'm gonna hang about a 1/2 inch, 3/4. Then the mounts I got, I'm gonna set that engine up about a 1/2 inch also. So I should be maybe a 1/2 inch, 3/4. Even if I'm hanging an inch, like the CTSV pan, I'm good, I ain't tripping. But the truck pan hang about 2 inches, man, 3 inches just. I mean, I won't be slammed to the ground, but I'm gonna be squatting pretty low though, you know, staggered out. So, that's it, YouTube. Another, sorry about the long vid, but I think it's helpful for the people who trying to experiment on a truck oil pan in the future over and now. Okay, YouTube, in the picture we got the Cadillac CTSV oil pan, which you can see the sump on it is about 5.5, and the bottom of the pan, the width of it is 10.5. So therefore, I don't think the pickup tube is gonna work. So I just wanted to show that the difference in the Cadillac pan, and I got another pan coming up next. Okay, YouTube, you can see we got is a truck pan. You can see the sump is 8.25. So I'm trimmed down like 7 inches. So I got 1.25 inch shorter pan so far. So I think I might go down a little lower. All right, YouTube, right here we got the GM muscle car pan, which you can see the sump is 7.5 versus the truck pan is 8.25. I'm sorry, but you don't really see the difference because the angle of the two different, and it looks like a 1/2 inch. You don't really look like 3/4 inch. So I think I'm gonna get mine down to 6.5, something like that. I'm gonna shave another 1/2 inch off it, and I think I'm gonna be pretty good. As long as I'm with about the same height of a CTSV pan, that hang down about 1 inch below the G-body. It looks real good. It don't hang down 2.5 inches compared to the other pan. So I think we're gonna shave another 1/2 inch off our pan, YouTube, and go with that there. What else? There's something else I want to say about this pan. That's about it. I mean, you can see the dimensions of it in the picture. So over and out. Okay, YouTube, we can see right here that the Holly pan, it's the Holly pan. The Holly pan sits about, I think, about 5 and 5.89, or close to, so you just say 6 inches. I think I'm gonna chop that. Holly pan sits pretty good in the G-body. It's not flush like a F-body pan, but it do hang just a smudge it. So I think I'm gonna get mine down to about 6 inches, or maybe like 6.5. About 6.5. I think I'm gonna chop another 1/2 inch off it, and I'll be happy with that. So we're gonna fade out, YouTube, and catch on the part 2 over and out.